Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. Today is March 12th, 2025. We are looking at Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 2. Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 2. So this morning, as I was spending my time with the Lord, I had finished up my devotional reading. I'd finished up my Bible in a Year reading. Had some really good stuff with God in that. And then I opened up to the book of Proverbs to start reading. And as I opened it up, a thought came into my head, a ridiculous thought, an argument between me and someone. In an argument that would never, ever happen. It just couldn't. And it escalated just like that to me. I mean, it went from just a simple thought to I was ready to destroy this person in my head. And I was starting to plan it. I was going to figure out how to win at every turn. I mean, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I was going to devastate that person over a comment that I heard in my head that couldn't happen. I mean, the odds of this interaction happening between that person and myself are virtually zero. I mean, it's ridiculous that the thought came into my head in the first place. And in that, I got angry, I got worked up, everything I had gained by my devotional time was gone. I was ready to go to war. Have you ever had that? I hope I'm not the only one, because I'll be honest, happens to me a lot. Matter of fact, it's created problems for me in the past because I've started those arguments in my head and then run off and acted on those arguments even though they never happened. I know men have said their wife had a dream and they're guilty because what happened in the dream happened, whether it was just a dream or not. That's the same type of thought process, right? And so I rebuked Satan, said, "You're a father of lies. I don't need to listen to you. Go away. I am spending time with my Lord. And I am going to dig into my word. And God, I am so grateful to be present with you right now." I took a deep breath. I opened up my Bible to Proverbs chapter 12. And I read verse 2. "A good person obtains favor from the Lord, but he condemns a man who schemes." And I thought to myself, read it 100 times, more. Probably, many more. And then God said, that's exactly what happened to you this morning. And I thought to myself, wow, I was scheming. And had I taken that to the next step, it would have caused great problems for me. Not only personally, but it would have caused problems with other people and for other people. The good person obtains favor from the Lord. The right person obtains favor from the Lord. The person living and striving to live right. But he condemns the man who schemes. I don't know how many times I've done that. I use this word. You can be offended. So be it. Mental masturbation, right? I go into it and I beat it up. I get it figured out. I got it. I've won the battle every which way it can go. I scheme. I'm going to tell you, every time I've ever done that and I've acted on it, it has destroyed me. I lose horribly. But when I shut those thoughts down and I go in and say, Lord, whatever's going to happen, you're going to give me the words. And odds are I'm probably not even going to have to deal with this. I always obtain favor from the Lord. Sometimes the most practical experience can bring Scripture to life. Satan thought he was going to get me this morning, and what God did was say, this is your answer to what you're going to read. The good person obtains favor from the Lord, but he condemns a man who schemes. Be careful of the arguments you have in your head. You may find nothing goes right from those. A good person obtains favor from the Lord. A person who strives to live rightly, a righteous person, a person who puts their focus on God, obtains favor. The one who tries to figure it out on their own doesn't work out so well. That's a good thought for you and I both today. Dwell on that. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.